A giant laboratory working for us underground.
Soil is not something that merely consists of organic materials and particles. Microorganisms that live within it are another important component. To give an example, 1 teaspoonful of soil contains some 4,000 kinds of microorganisms. The density of the microorganisms in soil and the various chemical processes they perform play a major role in soil fertility. These organisms break down plant and animal wastes in the soil, thus both meeting their energy needs and also converting nutrients into forms that plants can absorb, because the plants contained in plant and animal wastes in soil, and nitrogen compounds and minerals in particular, are not in forms that plants can use at once. However, this state of affairs, which might be problematic for plants, is thus resolved by microorganisms. And as the soil becomes richer in nutrient terms, it also becomes more fertile. A scientific paper published by the University of Nebraska's Institute of Agriculture and Natural Resources describes how these organisms increase soil productivity. There's a whole other world beneath your feet. While the soil's ecosystem gets little thought, understanding the secret life of soil microbes could enhance crop production and the environment. These invisible soil denizens are workhorses in complex processes integral to healthy plants and soils. Microbes perform all sorts of beneficial tasks, such as converting plant residue to rich, stable humus, improving crop nutrient and water use, and enhancing soil structure.
The way that these tiny life forms, too small to be seen with the naked eye, act just like chemists to make the soil fertile is a miraculous state of affairs. Even a chemist who has spent years in training can make a mistake, but these organisms have been discharging their duties in an impeccable manner since the day they were first created and produce the nutrients needed for the fruits and vegetables we eat. Clearly, our Almighty Lord creates these organisms with the knowledge and characteristics they need, and bestows countless blessings on us by making the soil we live on so fertile by way of these organisms. This is certainly a great blessing. Although all the plants that grow in soil are watered by the same water, perform photosynthesis with the same sunlight, and use the same air, they all have very different shapes, tastes, and nutritional values. Just a little reflection shows that this is a most extraordinary state of affairs. As if it were a magic compound, the soil soon converts seeds, water, air, and sunlight into a delicious apple, or a banana, or a sweet-smelling strawberry. This property of soil appears as follows in the Qur'an.
In the earth there are diverse regions side by side, and gardens of grapes and cultivated fields, and palm trees sharing one root and others with individual roots, all watered with the same water. And we make some things better to eat than others. There are signs in that for people who use their intellect. Our Lord, the infinitely compassionate, makes the fertility of the soil a means to ensure that blessings His servants will enjoy eating reach them in the most perfect manner. In the words, "We split the earth into furrows," in another verse, God describes how He has made the soil such a productive substance. Man has only to look at his food. We pour down plentiful water, then split the earth into furrows. Then we make grain grow in it, and grapes and herbs, and olives and dates, and luxuriant gardens and orchards and meadows, for you and your livestock to enjoy.